Hello! I am here to talk to you about my observations with getting my labret piercing. It's been 2 days since I got it. I'm very happy with it. There's just a few things that, in my research to find out what all is included in getting this piercing, I did not come across something that I find is really important, which basically has to do with eating. Now, when I got it, I went to my friend's house, and later on his roommate made delicious steak and potatoes, and when I was eating, I'm not exactly sure what actions of the mandible and lip together created the problem, but I would bite down on the back of this, which is that little stud. Probably wasn't a good idea to touch it. That thing caught on my teeth, in which pulled the bar all the way back, pulling this and making it hit my skin, which really hurt. I did that a couple of times before losing my appetite and giving up on trying to chew food. Basically what I've decided to do is to eat a lot of soup, or drink a lot of fluids, some sort of liquid diet for at least a week, and then see how far along the healing process has gone. I never found anybody on the internet talking about how eating was an issue with them. I know that I talked to a friend who had theirs to the side and didn't really seem to have any issues with it. I'm a little bit whiny, so of course I was constantly like, ow, 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 the whole time. Yeah. Just something important that I wanted to mention. As far as general tips on the aftercare, basically you're going to be using mouthwash all the time, after everything, after drinking, smoking, eating, kissing, basically anything that enters into your mouth, you're going to be rinsing it out afterwards. I also use Dial around the outside. I use a Q-tip to get all the nasty, crusty fluids and things away from the area. Clean it twice a day. I don't over-clean it. I know the tip was to not clean it more than 3 times a day. I think you might dry out the area and start to irritate it a little bit. I think that's the purpose behind it. So really, just don't be too obsessive. Don't be too anal about it. I know for me it is a little bit hard to not do it. I will go and maybe wash it off a little bit, or rinse the area around the piercing, just if I find that it's a little bit limited in movement and that maybe there's some fluids there. I did injure it this morning eating a half of a PB&J. I ate only a half because I knew I would have issues eating, but I really didn't want to eat instant mashed potatoes again, because that's really all that we have in the house for me to eat that doesn't completely hurt me, because I don't have to chew. I can just kind of gum it like an old person. Yeah, so that's one thing to consider. Maybe you won't have that issue, because I'm sure it also depends on where the piercing is, if it is lower, higher, if it's coming up out of your lip, or if it's in the back. My piercer had hers coming up through her lip, which that was interesting. I never saw that before. But I'm really new to any of this stuff. Everything I had to research, look into jewelry and all different types of things. So I just wanted to pass my information along. I might be making a part 2 to this, talking about what I've learned about jewelry, internally, externally threaded stuff, and places where you might be able to find a good, expansive variety of jewelry for not just labret piercings, but pretty much any piercing under the sun. So, good luck to you all, and I hope you enjoy your piercing as much as I do, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!